Well, welcome everyone. Thank you so much for joining us here for another episode of Secret Jews, Uncovering Hidden Jewish Traditions. Today's episode is Hidden Hebrew words and phrases buried in the, and I hope I pronounced this correctly, Calabrese dialect. Well, let's go ahead and give our sponsors their due. First, we have the wonderful documentary Secret Jews of Calabria, uncovering Jewish traditions hidden for over 500 years. To find out how to get your copy or even have your group or organization host a viewing, simply visit RabbiBarbara.com and you will find out more about that. I'm sure you'll hear a little bit about it right on this episode. And Carl Perkal of IbexMotion, documentary film as a key to our past and our future. You can always contact Carl at cperkal, P-E-R-K-A-L, at netvision.net.il. Rabbi Barbara Aiello, Italy's first woman rabbi, and find out more about all the wonderful services that Rabbi offers by visiting RabbiBarbara.com. And the William David Company, we're actually the proud producers of this series, The Secret Jews. And to find out more about the different services that we offer, we are your business marketing solutions. You can visit WilliamDavidCompany.com. Well, let's go ahead and bring on Rabbi Barbara and introduce her. She could say hello to everyone. Good afternoon, where you are, right, Rabbi?
That's right. I am in my studio in the Calabrian Mountains in the little town of Serastretta. We're 3,000 feet up from Nicastro, called La Mezzia Terme in modern times, and it is a beautiful afternoon.
And Carl Perkal. Welcome, Carl.
Hi, everybody. Incredible, as usual, all the different places that we're being brought together from. I'm in Israel. I'm actually now... Maybe next time I'll put the camera outside, but I am overlooking the ancient Roman town of Caesarea. Very, very historic area.
All right. Well, Carl, I think you wanted to tell us a little bit about what we're going to see in a minute.
I will, and I know I have to be brief. One of the tools, the detective tools, that is used to kind of make the connection over hundreds of years between Jews then and people who might be Jewish today is language. And I'll just give you two examples from other areas. You know, the Dutch call Amsterdam Mokum. And if anybody knows Hebrew, they know that Mokum means place or the place. And many Americans who say, hey, how's it going? And they say, oh, everything's copacetic. Well, many people believe that that's Hebrew from Hakol Besezer. Everything is okay. So I think what we're looking for is to figure out with Rabbi today, and maybe a clip from the Secret Jews of Calabria, is how do we discover today the Jewish roots of families that come from Calabria, Italian people, and who have various clues just in the way they speak in their families that tell us something about whether they might indeed come from a Jewish background. So maybe we should take a look at the clip that tells us a little bit about this.
Absolutely.
I found Rabbi Barbara's website, and she confirmed everything that I thought we were so different, why we were different, because even simple things like the Italian language. I studied Italian at university, and there's a word in our dialect that my grandmother used to say after we had dinner. She'd say, "Ricogliamo I hamazzi," which to me, I used to say, I looked it up, and it's not Italian. I think, where is this word coming from? And it's only been since I've become more interested in my roots that I found out that it's a Jewish word. And I thought maybe it was just every Calabrese knew the word. And because I have a school, a lot of my students are Calabrese, I used to ask, do you know the word hamaz? And some would say yes. And then I'd ask their surname, and it was a Jewish surname. And others would say, no, we don't say that, we say moliki. So it was interesting. It's interesting piecing things together.
Joanne talks about what you said, piecing things together.
So what, Rabbi, I didn't quite get that. She uses a word maliki, and she says a word that kind of sounds like chametz, the things we're not supposed to eat on Passover. So what's going on here?
Well, finding Joanne was a special blessing. And because Joanne is an expert in the Italian language and also the dialects in these mountain villages, and she would speak of her family experiences, and also she would encourage her students to talk about the special words that their family used. And the difference between moliki and chametz is very interesting, and I want to talk a little bit more about that today.